So I posted a video on Saturday, kind of predicting a few things that would happen for Monday and Tuesday, especially during this super blue moon. And so far, a few of those things have already come true. Um, I spoke about something involving Russia in a major sense. Russia suffered through a 7.6 magnitude earthquake. Um, the day after I put out that video, that's when they went through that. They also experienced, and this was on their eastern peninsula, they also experienced a major eruption of their volcano. So, dealing with the earthquake and the volcano, they're kind of busy right now. Not to mention that they're still dealing with Ukrainian forces moving into their western region and occupying some of their land. Also, another thing that came true, which involves Israel, and that is the United States went on Monday, got Israel to agree to a ceasefire. And we're kind of waiting on Hamas to agree to the terms, and it looks like they probably will. Problem with all that, though, is the former president may have committed the Logan Act by calling the Prime Minister of Israel and telling him not to accept the ceasefire. Unbelievable. Anyway, hopefully he'll be prosecuted for that. Um, and I'm sure his aims at doing that were purely selfish, so that there is no peace there, at least until he thinks that he gets into office, which is definitely not going to happen. He will never be president again. I've said it. I've said that now for probably a couple of years, and I firm on that. Trump will never be president again. Um, and I've also said a few other things about him in some of my recent videos that I won't go into now about what's going on with him and kind of what's happening to him. But there's also another thing that happened since I put out that video, and that is China has kind of added to their nuclear stockpile, and so which is causing the United States to kind of make a big shift in where they're stockpiling their weapons. And that's something that has happened before, but not on this scale. So we're making kind of like a major readjustment to China's actions, and that we've learned just the last couple of days. So, if you did not listen to my previous video, you probably should. But if not, that's okay. We're moving on. So, as most of you are aware, we just came through a huge, big, super blue moon. That moon is in Aquarius. It affected people in so many different ways. Um, but one thing, with it being in Aquarius, that is basically true for all of us, we had in some area of our thinking, something became crystal clear to us. Okay? We had, whether it was a moment or a period within the last 2 days of super clarity, crystallization of understanding, okay, about a situation, about a person, about something. We came to an understanding. We got super insight that we normally would not have had. Okay, we it was almost like we were tapped. Our understanding was tapped uh, from the other side. divine understanding, whatever you want to call it. We came to a complete, unmistakable understanding about a situation or a person. Okay? And so we need to go forward with whatever we came to an understanding about. Um, Not only go forward, but absorb that understanding, take that understanding and kind of process it and then move forward with it. And it's going to be different for everyone in the understanding we came to, the clear clarity of vision we received, okay? But whatever it is, we need to move forward with it, accept it, and act accordingly. Okay, I myself certainly did. I got a extremely clear understanding about someone in my life, and I have been acting accordingly. Um, and whether the understanding is painful or not, or sobering, or disappointing, or whatever it was revealed to us for that reason, so that we could understand, and so that our mindset could change around the situation. For some people, they'll grow from it. For some people, they will have to distance themselves from a situation or a person. Some people will have to act on certain things that they normally wouldn't have acted on, or do some do certain things that they normally wouldn't do. But however it's affecting you, accept the understanding, because you know it's the truth, and in some ways you've wanted that understanding. And some people have had a very good revelation about situations or a person, you know? Um, you see the whole picture now, whereas you weren't seeing it before. You see the good in a person that maybe you weren't quite seeing before. So let's use that understanding, and go forward with it. And the beauty of, to me, astrology is, not to mention that I saw how valid it was during my near death experience, and how it applies, but actually, it's sort of basically a way for guidance while we're in this physical plane, okay? And it's sort of a way for the energies to come through. And they come through in different ways, that we kind of need. That's basically what astrology is. Um, the enlightenment, the just to get us to a certain point of understanding. And it just happens to come through in this physical plane, um, certain planetary energies and what they put out. So there's a lot of validity to it. But anyway, let's use that revelation from this past super full moon, super full blue moon, which is what it was. And it was beautiful, by the way. And the super moon is basically when the moon is at its closest period to the earth, okay? Um, and that's why it just seems so super big, super large. But anyway, let's just use that understanding that it provided us with, and go forward with it, and use it in the best way that we can. Let's grow from it if we need to grow, or let's do whatever we need to do to make the best of what it revealed to us. All right, take care.